Republicans are being misrepresented. I'm personally independent. I don't have a side on either side. There are things that I agree with, and there's things that I don't agree with. The biggest is I think that I should be able to keep the Second Amendment, which is why I'm even out here, because I had my flag out there, and I was getting all sorts of hate just from a Second Amendment flag. And I was like, I'm not even a pro-Trump guy. I'm just a pro-Second Amendment. But I was getting all sorts of hate. So I just coming out here to have conversation with people to try and figure out why. Well, if your guys' intent is because of no kings and that the executive branch is too high, why was I getting all this hate for just having a Second Amendment, which is completely irrelevant from what you guys are protesting?
I mean, sure, but like that's.
First, I appreciate you guys being out here, like you guys supporting us. I don't think we've had there's been a Republican gathering that's bringing this many people, and so like supporting
after what happened to Charlie Kirk, we did.
Well, in Iowa.
In Iowa,
because even Iowa City wasn't
that big. I mean,
not even close to that.
Yeah.
And this one's the second one, and this one's actually smaller than the first one that I came to.
How far we're in there.
But no, I don't want it to seem like I'm out to.
Where it went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots. One thing, but when we used to have a marginal tax rate for the highest earning individuals under Reagan, it was 50%. It was reduced to 50% from 70%.
I'm personally not a big Reagan fan. I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
I was a Reagan fan.
And the point is not to rip on Reagan, although
I understand the tax cuts for the.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to look at two things, like that's an example of a thing that did it. No Child Left Behind under Bush, and in general, moving reducing the way the effectiveness of the Department of Education to fund books and resources in places that don't have money.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And intelligence and a well-informed public more than money. Or less than money. That's your choice.
No, I think
your choice. What's the choice? What's the choice?
I agree that it should be personal intellect. Personal intellect.
Personal intellect? What does that mean?
Intelligence.
I know what intelligence is. What does that have to do with school funding?
Well, you asked if I prefer.
I asked which you prefer. An educated public or money?
Yeah, it's an educated public.
There's your answer.
Yes. So with education, I know, but who's right? What's right?
That's what's right.
No, but what is right?
The good of the many outweigh the needs of the assholes like you.
Hey, what did I do?
Why'd he name called you? Really? This is the level they stick to.
But that's not even just it. If you look at it, if you think personal intellect is most, but atheists want to hate on Christian. Sorry, what's your name?
I know I'm concerned that because I'm
Dawson.
I'm American.
You're American? That's awesome.
Good. I'm glad you're an American.
Let me finish.
MAGA.
I'm in the program.
Why are you anti-MAGA, sir?
I'm just trying to finish it.
Why?
That's a good conversation.
Because I want to move forward, not go back.
What do you mean by move forward?
Well, make America great again. Trump wants to move back to the 60s.
What about the 60s? Does he want to move back to?
Well, women's rights.
Yeah, so
we're not existent.
If you were to take school and take out
women had rights in the 60s.
Do you think
they did?
Not really.
Yes, they did.
They couldn't get a credit card.
They could vote.
They couldn't get a credit card.
They still could vote.
Yes.
And women have more power in politics than men do, because there's more of them than us.
So
I walked on by and I had to stop and come back, buddy.
Church was
This dude is going to end up cutting this tape. The only thing he's going to post is something that's basically
Sir, this is going to be posted unedited.
Piece of shit.
Really? You're calling the minority a piece of shit?
Well, you are the minority.
Yeah, I'm half black.
No.
They've gone backward even though
Republicans are the minority.
Then Trump won the popular vote in 2024.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Do you think that
He got less than 50%.
No, he got more votes than Kamala Harris.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
He still got he didn't win the majority of the votes of America.
He still got more votes than Kamala Harris. Well, you're letting the guy is letting the lady decide for him. This just shows you what's happening right here.
with the Bible. Now, if you want to go to a private school where they teach God, I think that's okay. If you want to go to a private school where they teach leftist ideology, I think that's fine. But if you look at public, I think that it should be a neutral playing field.
What's your opinion on school choice?
What school choice? You mean like private versus?
Like in Maine, for instance, like there's not that many public schools in Maine, and basically they give a voucher to the parents so they can take their kids to any institution they want.
So it depends on what institutions are included in those. If you
All public school, all schools, private, public, whatever.
Fine, I'm not like specifically against that. It's when you shift like public money to fund private schools that I have an issue with that. So if you can use vouchers for public schools, if you can use public tax dollars and reroute that to go to private schools, I think that is not a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I think people should be allowed to go whatever school they want to go to.
Yeah, they're allowed to. I'm not saying that
They should be given the voucher should allow them to go anywhere they want.
My only contingent is that you don't see a leftist public or a leftist private school. Would you agree? Something that follows strictly leftist ideology.
Not really. I mean, like
The only type of public school that you see is a Christian public school.
private school.
Private school, yes. So I guess my biggest concern is that do you think that the parents have rights with their kids, and do you think the parents' rights or the kids' rights are more valuable?
I don't think that either is more valuable. Like,
Do you think? Sorry, that might have come out wrong. Do you think that parents have the right to bring their kids wherever they need to go, best see fit?
I mean, directionally, yes. The voucher thing though doesn't say that they can't take their kids to wherever they want. If they want to indoctrinate their kids under whatever their belief system is, whether that's Christianity or to your point, like a leftist ideology, whatever, like they can pay to do that. But we shouldn't spend public funds to allow them to do that. They can do it if they want to. They can pay for it.
Okay.
So if me as a parent, like if I look at Linmar is very left wing. Well, you talk about the cat boxes in there.
Like a direct vote. I'm just saying, like when you say that they're pushing.
Yeah, so they were just encouraging that you should. They were saying that you should talk to people about it, stuff like that. Just simple things.
Interesting face, sir. Interesting look.
Yeah, talk to school.
I said an interesting look. I said an interesting look.
Or trying to transition or something like that.
Yeah, I saw your reaction to it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what your hat said.
Make America great again.
Yeah, like in the Trump way.
Yeah, I'm a conservative.
So my kids
are?
have to be taken out of the public setting.
In case you don't know, I'm half black, and I support President Donald J. Trump.
You do?
Yeah.
Was that relevant to say?
What, ma'am?
Why was it relevant to say you were half black?
Because that's what a lot of people would assume.
No.
That you're half black?
Like who?
No, they would assume that as a minority, I shouldn't be supporting President Trump.
Who assumes that?
Look where we're at.
Adult to come talk to you
I
about
think anybody assumes.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It just happened to me about a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Did somebody explicitly say
They
that?
called me a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do feel for you.
Yeah.
Really
Honestly.
Are you guys out here for the protest right here?
We're observing as community members.
Okay.
Are you a community member too?
I live in Iowa, yes.
Do you get out into the community?
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get people's interviews and just trying to have a conversation. That's all I want to do.
My biggest
Just have a conversation.
I guess that does its job, right?
Yeah.
But do you find yourself learning more in these conversations?
It depends. I know it depends. I try to get what the leftists view, how they view things. I have a general sense, but I try to go to them personally. It's why they say go to the horse's mouth. You can find everything out better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys around here?
We're community members as well.
Okay.
Yeah. We care about our community.
Yeah. I care about America. I fully do.
Yeah, we care about America too.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing everybody hears, that we care about America.
Yeah.
We care about democracy, right?
Yeah, and that's why I love America. We're allowed to disagree, and we're allowed to have conversations with each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many people in your life do you conversate with about these things?
As many people as I can.
Like outside of like YouTube, like are you having genuine conversations about policy and stuff?
Policies and culture.
So, being here today, have you learned anything new?
No, I just get the same sense of what I knew before.
What did you know before?
Basically, that the left is so anti-Trump, and they're so anti-immigrant, they're so anti-ICE that they want unlimited immigration, pretty much. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of them they just want legal immigration, which I am for myself. I am just against illegal immigration.
We're aware of all of the different freedoms.
Okay. There's this conversation about pitting the left and right against each other.
Yeah.
When it's not like that at all. Like,
I agree, but
me and you have way more in common than our current president. Does that make sense?
You have more in common with me than our president?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that.
That's the truth, right? Like, you and I both have way more in common. Everybody here has way more in common with each other.
Yeah.
Right? Anytime I see somebody with a MAGA hat on, I got way more in common with them than Donald Trump. Or anybody else, right?
Yeah.
Of that nature.
Sorry, my name's Dawson.
It's not a left and right thing. It's a top and bottom thing, right?
The establishment. Well, whatever. There's the establishment, and then there's the populace. The establishment contains both right and left. It doesn't matter, but they have made it to where it is just right versus left.
Have you ever considered
Religion is some sort of
that maybe, like, you're being tricked?
What do you mean?
Like, maybe whether you're in online spaces or videos you've seen, like, maybe it's like, maybe you are, things are being put into place to have you view things a certain way.
I used to be a liberal.
Right. Okay.
And then I got red pill.
You got red pill?
Yes.
You're aware of red pill?
Yes.
Yeah. And how are you identified now?
As a conservative populist.
Conservative populist? Does that change your ability to care about the people here?
No. I care about everyone. I'm a Christian. I love everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone's my brother or sister.
Do you read the Bible?
Yes.
Okay. I don't read the Bible like that.
I recommend you do, sir. You should.
I should, yeah.
Yeah. Start with the Gospel of John. You will learn a lot more. Because I want everyone to be saved. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want everyone to come to Christ.
You should do a social experiment. Because you're aware of what this does and how the feelings it invokes to people. Take all your footage, ask some genuine questions.
Yeah.
Be curious, no judgment, but curious, even if they judge you, right?
Yeah.
Because we know of surface that they might call you a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
They might do those things. But understanding the people here and what they're saying, especially where you come from, and what you've been grown and like the things that you've learned, and kind of taking that and just kind of diving a little bit deeper, or finding like maybe a different group of friends while you're here to be around a little bit more. Are you into gaming at all? Like
I do. I'm a PS5er.
You like? Yeah. What kind of games you playing right now?
Mostly Madden.
Madden? Nah, I don't do sports games, man. I'm not good at sports games at all.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a YouTuber, but I didn't get out to do journalism until after what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I just can't stay silent anymore because it's really coming to violence. Like whether you agreed or whether you like Charlie Kirk or not, what happened to him was unacceptable.
Okay.
Also, what happened to Trump was unacceptable, where they shot him. I'm also not sure if you know who Nick Fuentes is.
I'm aware of him. Yeah.
He was almost assassinated, and and basically, it almost seems like it's coming from the most part from the left, not the right. That's what I'm trying to say right here.
When you hear, so I'm able to critique, like all parties, right?
Same here.
I'm able to critique. Do you have the ability to cognitively hear why someone would fear for their lives or the lives of others, right? when it comes to those three individuals that you stated?
Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk, and Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, do you understand, like, do you actually understand why somebody would,
No.
the things that they said, the rhetoric that they dispelled and whatnot, like,
No.
do you, is that something that you are interested in learning?
I try to ask people and I don't get any responses to it.
Right.
Thing that got him
You're a YouTuber. Do you? You should follow this guy. His name is FD Signifier.
FD Signifier.
Yeah, follow like.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's an older black dude. He's been in service work for a long time. He's one of those intellectual thought leaders. And he breaks stuff down into a way that's understandable. Because first of all, that's kind of what you to be able to hear critique of these individuals authentically, holistically, and I don't think it's fair to you.
I don't agree with Trump on everything.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I don't agree with how he handled Israel.
I just want to offer critical thought, right? Yeah. Offer critical thought and why people are out here saying the things that they're saying. You see it in the way of like different tiers of people's what they're learning, right? And you're still at this stage of like learning about why people are doing this, right? Well, outside of what the people on YouTube are saying, outside of what the people online are saying, right? Yeah. But like actually being able to say, oh, Nick Fuentes did this, Donald Trump did this, Charlie Kirk did this, things that they have done and said to further make this not exist anymore. Does that make sense?
I do not believe they are trying to stop any of this from happening. No.
You don't?
No.
Hey man, you got this.
Certain things, and I wasn't letting them do it. So they have to try and backbone, and it just wasn't working.
You notice I've never once insulted anyone, but yet I've been called a piece of shit, and I've been also shoved too.
I know. That's crazy. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing?
How are you doing? Hello.
How are you doing? That thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Ghostbusters.
Yeah. You should see what I have in my studio. I have a Ghostbusters casket in my studio. Yeah. I'll show you a photo of it after we're done here.
How y'all doing? Got a good turnout.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your thoughts on this protest so far?
It's pretty much what I expected. There's a lot of personal and not enough factual.
Yeah.
And then just the hate on each side has been the exact same.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing? There's a car going by. How you doing? I'm good, thank you, sir.
Hello.
How you doing? Run away.
This is a no kings protest, yet you're dressed as a king. Wow.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing? Good. How you doing? Good. How you doing?
What, sir? What?
He said, "How are you doing?" I said,
good. Good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good.
You're a Trumper, huh?
Yeah, I'm a Christian conservative.
So I'm born again Christian too.
Yeah, evangelical?
No, I don't believe in the evangelical movement.
What are you? Would you consider yourself Orthodox or Catholic?
I consider myself a Christian.
Same
born
here.
again Christian.
Same here.
I don't put
God
labels,
bless you, brother.
I don't put labels on it. I don't know if I want to shake your hand.
Okay then.
But I wish you well. I don't wish any bad upon you.
And I pray for you, sir.
Well, I'll pray for you too.
Yeah.
We kind of have people have a different belief system.
Yes. And I fully support you guys being out here. You have a right to.
Yeah, we should. Peacefully.
Yes.
Without being harassed.
Peacefully and patriotically.
And that's what it's been, yeah.
Yes.
And that's what it's been. And so it's good. This is a good thing.
Yes.
I've never harassed the pro-life movements.
Yeah.
when they come out. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I certainly wouldn't want them harassed either. So this is America.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right here. I'm glad you guys can walk up and down here too.
Yeah.
Peacefully. No one's harassed you, have they?
Yes, they have. I've been called
A few, but the majority's been pretty good.
I've gotten
We've been having good conversation.
That's good.
I've gotten
I'm
shoved.
an independent. He likes Trump. I'm independent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I don't like.
Yeah,
about
I've gotten shoved and I've got called a piece of shit.
Oh,
So-
well, I would never do that. I don't think
Good.
that's right to do that.
Yeah, and I would never call you guys anyone.
No, we disagree, but we should be able to disagree peacefully with one another.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And that's my whole point of being out here is where conversation stops, violence starts.
Yeah.
And so we're just out here. One, I didn't understand. I drove by. I didn't know what this was.
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's a lot of people. I'm going to kind of get out and start talking.
No.
And so we've been out here having good conversation, just trying to figure out what people believe. And then we've just been moving on. So we're just kind of going up and down, saying, hey, congratulating everybody for being out.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. We believe in different things, and I believe strongly what's going on. So
Yeah,
I agree. The orange one?
Yeah. How you doing, sir? What did Donald Trump to the mothership? What does that mean?
It means I think this administration has some values that are alien to American values.
Alien? How so?
Well, when a president says it's un-American to protest, that to me is going against the First Amendment's freedom of speech.
So you support freedom of speech?
I do.
Same here.
Yes.
So what do you think about how during the Biden administration conservatives were censored and being banned off social media just for certain opinions?
Terrible.
Agreed. And I agree. No one on the left should be censored either. Yeah.
Where's Jay? I'm sorry. Jay.
Yeah. Well, so mothership? So you're talking about like aliens and stuff like that? Is that what that means?
It's talking about values.
Values. Okay.
Are your hands hot? Are your hands hot? Meaning gloves?
Yes.
I saw that. I was like, man, I like the outfit though.
Thank you.
This hat, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel great in this weather. Because I'm going to be moving to Florida eventually. So.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to move down to southern Missouri.
Oh yeah.
I came here from Houston, Texas.
Texas. What made you come up here?
I got some family up here.
Yeah. I'm born and raised here in Iowa, but I think I need something
Change
new.
of pace.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know. How y'all doing? Are you a pastor?
Democracy, not dynasty.
Ja, wie geht's dir? Geht's dir gut?
What's sir?
Ja, ob's dir gut geht.
You European?
Yes.
Which country?
Germany. I grown up in a dictatorship.
My dad's ancestors come from Germany.
Oh, that's cool. I'm free since 36 years. I can travel everywhere. I can go everywhere. I'm grown up in a dictatorship.
Yeah.
My parents had no free press. Every morning my parents told me, be careful when you go out and talk to people.
Yeah. This is America. We're allowed to have conversations and disagree with each other.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and I support you guys being out here.
Yeah, of course.
I just disagree with you, but I think you have full right to be here.
Yeah, of course, but you should not you turn country into a dictatorship.
What dictatorship?
Dictatorship is when only one person rules everything.
America's not a dictatorship.
You're on the best way.
No, it's not.
Everything is fake news, everything.
Like what?
So it starts. You don't think so?
No. America's not a dictatorship. I think America's the greatest country on
I
earth.
have not said that you are a dictatorship. I say you're on the best way, maybe it is.
How so?
You rule the press, you're using the Secretary of Justice.
Like, how so? How's he using it?
No, you use it to get all the opponents and to fight them.
Trump's not trying to get people to fight each other.
He is trying to arrest Bolton. He's trying to arrest
who?
Letizia James.
He committed mortgage fraud.
Yeah, but he's explaining.
Yeah.
Everything is everybody is his enemy.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
Democrats.
Yeah. Did you see what happened during the Biden administration? People's homes were raided by the FBI because they disagreed with the Biden administration.
But Biden never made any.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Didn't get any order to the
Yes, he did. And also, the Biden administration pressured social media companies into banning people because of their opinions. That is called censorship.
But you come to our country and you want to. J.D. Vance has also told us what we have to do in Germany. That we should not forbid a Nazi party.
Yeah, and I would never go to any other country because I would be arrested. Because
Marco Rubio also said that freedom of speech is only for American citizens.
When did he? Well, because America is an American country for their citizens.
Arrested? What did you just say?
Because of speech. Because in Europe.
I lived in Europe for 12 years, and Europe
has no free speech.
No, that's not true.
Europe has no free speech.
I lived in Europe for 12 years. You don't know what you're
Yes, I
talking
do,
about.
sir.
No.
There are people arrested for making jokes.
No, it's
Yes,
not
there
true.
were.
No, I've been in protests in Europe.
In my
You don't
country,
know what
you
you're
can
talking about.
Oh, very funny, guy. Very funny.
You don't know what you're talking about. You've never
Count
lived there.
Dankula, for instance.
But you can't. Here in America, you cannot criticize the government anymore.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I don't think so.
I criticize the government all the time. I criticize Trump how he handled Israel.
But they check my posts, they check my WhatsApp. This is. So when I have a check post, they don't let me into the country.
Have you been banned from social media?
No, I don't have social media.
I have social media, and I was banned from it for a period of time for 2 years. I was banned from YouTube for 2 years because I criticized some political positions.
But when I say I'm not agree with this politics, they have the allowance not to let me into the country to make the case. I think that is not freedom of speech.
I think it is.
That is a kind of censorship, and that is the way to become a dictatorship.
Yeah. Well, I don't think America is on the way to a dictatorship. I think America's becoming more free than it's ever been.
Criticize your government on Facebook and then look what happens. Criticize your government and then look what happens. You cannot criticize Charlie Kirk. You cannot criticize anybody.
I criticize people all the time. I criticize my government all the time.
You cannot criticize your government.
I criticize Trump over Israel.
There is no freedom of speech.
Yes, it is freedom of speech. Yeah. Well, I pray for you, guy. I pray for you, sir.
I don't believe in God.
Well, I pray for you. I hope you do come to Christ.
That's good.
King. When has he said he wanted to be king?
When he said New York.
What in New York?
Huh?
What again?
When he New York. He was saying something about he was king of New York. There's a thing where he said that people want dictators.
Saying he was king in New York.
Yes.
A lot of people say that all the time. They say they're king of an area.
Well, he also said people want dictators. And this shows, no, we don't.
When did he say that people want dictators?
I saw a clip on it.
What was the context of it?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, context matters. Context matters. It matters with what happened to Charlie Kirk, too.
Charlie Kirk, I think, was an inside job.
What do you mean, inside job?
They've shown several of his security team did not act the way they should have acted, and they've been called out on it. There was a military guy saying the type of rifle they're trying to blame on it, even just a blow-by, would have blown his damn head off.
Are you referring to the Israel conspiracy? That Israel was the one behind it?
I don't know who was behind it, but I think it was an inside job.
Yeah, because whether you think it's an inside job or not, the dude that shot Charlie Kirk was a leftist. Let's be very clear.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That was proven he was.
I know, but turn him in, or he would be shot.
I'm big into conspiracies right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I like him, but I just got too black-pilled one time. I just can't go into
I
that.
didn't even know who he was until 2 weeks before he was shot. He was making nasty comments about Taylor Swift and laughing about it after they announced their engagement. That was the first time I saw Charlie Kirk. That's the first time I saw his name. That's the first time I knew he was anything. And I wasn't impressed, and everything I've learned since then, I'm less impressed.
Talking nasty about Taylor Swift.
You need to get married. You need to have as many kids as you have houses.
That's not nasty. That's not nasty.
The tone, the foot, the face. Exactly. Was my saying it nasty? That's exact. He was saying it laughing.
So what? I agree. I agree. That's how things should be. But that's not insulting someone.
My parents were boomers. My parents had to work. I'm Gen X. I have to work.
Yeah, my grandpa had to work too. Every day, every single day to provide for his kids.
Both Both me and my husband work. Both my parents work. My kids' economy hasn't gotten any better. How do you expect women to stay home if you never improve the economy?
No one is telling them to stay home.
Charlie believed you should stay home.
No, he didn't believe that. No, he said he would prefer that, but he never said they have to. So far, we've actually had some interesting conversations. I've only had like 2 people, well, actually 3 people that tried to be violent. One of them shoved me, and one of them called me a piece of shit, and then another said they promote violence.
I know. I mean, it's a very positive thing that we're even walking down here.
Yeah.
Like you heard, somebody said that we were antagonizing people.
Yeah, because
I don't think that's what we're doing. I'm walking by, I'm saying, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We'll walk behind you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But after Charlie Kirk, I can't.
Have a great day.
Like I said, I'm a podcaster and a YouTuber. I didn't really do street interview stuff, but after Charlie Kirk, I just can't stay silent anymore.
How are you? No, I agree. And you know, the biggest reason why I stopped again is that where conversation stops, violence starts.
Yep.
And I think, or at least it should be a well-rounded conclusion, is that nobody wants violence, but you know, as we've seen, that's not the case. And so what we're here doing is just trying to slow that down. You know, we're not getting violence here where we're at, but
what, ma'am?
You got a tiny dick? I said you got a tiny dick.
Tiny dick?
You have a great day.
Yeah. Says she says
well, I got 2 kids to prove it.
Yeah.
So
says we have tiny dicks, but yet I doubt she's married.
Yeah.
Why do you guys actually support him? Have you listened?
He does. I do.
Okay, I was like.
I don't. So I think that's the biggest reason of why I'm out, is because even though I'm walking with him, everybody already automatically jumps in
Thinking that you're with him.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
and so my actual reason for stopping is I had a Second Amendment flag out with.
Yeah.
That's something that I believe in. There's a lot of Trump that I don't believe. There's some things I do, but not a lot of it. Like I don't like Israel. I don't think that we should be involved in Israel. But I was just driving and I got all these nasty things just for waving a Second Amendment, not even Trump. And so it's just that everybody automatically, because I'm dressed the way I am or I walk with somebody.
Oh no, I lived in Utah. Believe me, I understand. I could walk down the street and they saw my tattoo and I'd be ostracized.
Yeah, and so
it's like
I'm out here for good conversation.
Yeah.
I've had nothing but mostly positive conversation.
Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering, like, the why was for why the hat?
What do you mean, why the hat?
Like, what does that hat represent to you? Like,
America first.
Okay. But say making it great again, like when exactly was it great?
It was great when we were all unified.
Like after, closest thing to unification I've seen in this country was after we were attacked.
Yeah.
In 2001.
Yeah, but then it was botched because everyone just stopped trying to be unified because after when Obama came in.
Okay, 2001 is not close. Like.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We were at some point unified before 2008.
Yeah, take care.
That was, we elected Bush.
Yeah.
Bush was president during 9/11.
Yeah. And I'm not a Bush fan.
Bush got reelected.
Yeah,
after that. So what? So you're saying that unification ended when Bush was out of office? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it was pre-Bush. I think Reagan is where it started to divide.
Because I'm not a Reagan fan.
I said it was pre-Bush. I think Reagan is where it started to divide. Heavily.
Because I'm not a Reagan fan.
Okay, but because before that you had Nixon and the Watergate and like.
I'm not a Nixon fan.
Yeah,
I'm a JFK fan.
Yeah, so like I said, I think it heavily started dividing at Reagan.
Okay, because before then there was huge segregation, and as well as like women didn't have rights or jobs or equal pay or anything.
I agree. So
like,
during
we still haven't had equal pay. I work the same jobs as men, and I instantly get paid less.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Even with years more experience.
Do you think America 4 years ago was great?
Better than it is right now.
How so?
Was it great?
4 years ago you had COVID, which was so unexpected, and we were trying to come back from our deficit being shrunk into craziness because the first time he was in office.
I know. I'm just asking, was it great? Do you think America ever been great?
No, I think that it was getting better. America's like, I went to Russia in the 90s.
It has been great.
Yeah.
I was an exchange student. Like and
You know how to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to understand.
No, we're just having a polite conversation.
Yeah, so I don't think America's really ever been great. I don't agree with big politicians. I don't agree with any of that. I think politics is just a money grab for individuals.
Well, and it
but
has always been.
It's on both sides.
Yeah, no. Always been. That's what I'm trying to see. Like, where is the great? Because the only thing we can do is continually try to be better.
America's the only.
So taking it back to where it was is never going to be a good thing. We're literally following the playbook of how World War II came into play. Every step of the way. He just tried to take away our reporting rights to be able to say freedom of speech.
Yeah,
He tried to get everybody to sign, all the reporters that said they will not copy or put anything in unless it's been approved by the White House. He doesn't have that authority over our freedom of speech when he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, that's slightly out of context. He did say it, but it was only for press conference.
Okay, then how about we go back to the fact that
No, I agree. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that I agree with
the Biden thing this week, like back then they're saying that he had dementia. My dad has dementia. Fucking him. He went to Puerto Rico during his first term because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
He just called Puerto Rico a city in Mexico.
You just botched that by accident.
So there's excuse for everything.
No.
Have you actually read his speeches?
Yes.
And you think they're cohesive?
Yes, more cohesive than Biden for sure.
He had a stutter. If you actually read
I have a stutter every now and then. Does that mean I have dementia?
Biden doesn't have dementia.
Yes, he
Biden has a speech impediment, and he always has. So if you listen back to his speeches back in the 70s, still had a speech impediment.
No. Have you seen all these videos of Biden just tripping for no apparent reason? Like apparently when he was walking up to Air Force One, or when he was at a rally.
I was just down the street with the man who passed out, giving him a fan because he's an older gentleman who got overheated. Yes, I do understand that. I have worked in the healthcare. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay,
he had low blood pressure, and so they just called the ambulance and have him pushed.
She said that somebody did pass out because of heat stroke down there. But
I wasn't aware of that.
no, I don't agree on either side. So I'm just out here having conversation because I
completely understand this.
Yeah.
It's just every Trump person I've ever talked to, their only response has been, "You wouldn't understand."
Oh, sorry, what?
Every Trump person I've asked why they actually want Trump have only said, "You will not understand," and then walked away.
That's where I think, I don't agree with either side. I think people are indoctrinated and just all across the board. I think there's a lot of people, or majority of people, that don't actually know what they understand. They're just kind of going with what people say. And so there are people that do understand. Like, I understand, you understand, but there are a majority, it's like, we don't know why we're doing what we're doing. And so then that's on our side too.
No, and that's why I want to be you look like what you're representing to me is somebody who's a diehard Republican.
I'm not a Republican.
So you're just.
I'm a conservative populist.
Okay. You're a Trump fan.
Right.
Is that?
Yeah.
Does that work out for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So religious aspects.
I'm a Christian.
Okay. So in your Christian values, do you value another person's life?
Yes.
Great.
Take away health care then.
We didn't take away healthcare.
We did not.
Like I did. I personally, or him personally, we didn't take it away.
Okay.
The majority, and so that's
no,
I guess.
What I'm trying to get at is that's one of the things that is trying to go through office. Healthcare.
No.
So you are completely fine with them taking it, like slashing our prices. Everyone's insurance prices go skyrocketing. Like I have to take care of my parents. They are in Social Security. Do you want their Social Security to go so you can see middle class families become lower class families and have to beg on the streets because it's getting more popular to hear people trying to beg?
So me personally, I think there has to be a balance somewhere.
Fine, I'm fine with the balance, but do you really think this president that we have right now wants a balance?
Yes.
No. I'm asking you, please, give me an example of him trying to balance it.
What do you mean? An opinion of how he's trying to balance it?
Something that he is literally working for that wants a balance between lower class and upper class.
Taking illegals off the healthcare system.
They're not all
Yes,
the
they are.
healthcare system.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Please, enlighten me.
They are.
I'm asking for proof.
Over a million illegals are on the healthcare system.
Sanctuary
So-
is just one. I'm not defending.
Sanctuary cities. They're taking hundreds of people out of Chicago who are citizens.
Hundreds?
ICE
What do
is
you mean?
literally taking people off the streets.
Illegal, yeah.
No.
Yes, illegal.
No. They got a cop.
Okay, so
just this week.
All right.
They arrested a cop.
Let's calm down just a little bit. I know.
Are you Hispanic?
I'm just trying to bring it back a little bit.
You're not.
So
no.
Do you agree?
I was still looking for one. Just one thing that actually balances us out, and he cannot give it to me.
But yeah, so far this has been an experience. It's been getting a lot of interesting interactions.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do it again. Stay tuned for other stuff like this.
Yeah.
Just what we figured was gonna happen kind of happened.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. So.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that lady back there assumed my race without even already. She assumed I was Hispanic when I'm not.
How are you?
Like I said, imagine if someone on the right assumed that. Yeah, they would never hear the end of it.
Exactly.
They're starting to wrap this up right now, guys. This was actually a pretty fun thing to attend. So I had a great time interviewing people, trying to find some common ground with them. We found a lot of it, but there was a lot we didn't. Like I got shoved once, I got called names. I assume he got called names too, so yeah.
And the moral of the story is like, right there at the end, I know you guys didn't see it on camera, but there's a lady that passed out from heat stroke.
Yeah.
And we set aside, along with other people, set aside what their political whatever is, and just was helping the lady. And they even came back and they said, that was probably the best thing that you could do.
Yes.
And that's really what it boils down to. Like, humans are humans. Yes. Everybody's created in the image of God. Yeah. Everybody's equal. There's no superiors.
Yes.
And you really just, as much as political is a thing, sometimes you just need to set that aside because they're human and they can have whatever they want. So
yeah,
that's kind of what it boils down to.
Really? You're really calling me a piece of? That's the second person that called me a piece of shit. What? See?
Let's go talk to him real quick.
Let's go talk to her. Yeah.
I just have a question.
I don't talk to people wearing a Trump shirt.
I'm not wearing a Trump shirt.
No, that guy is though.
Okay, will you talk to me?
Yeah, talk to him.
I'm not even.
Are you pro-Trump?
No.
Okay, are you pro-Trump?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you. I'll talk to him though.
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
The biggest thing is like, so this is the reason I even stopped, was that I was just driving down. I support the Second Amendment. There's things that I don't support of Trump.
Yeah.
I didn't even vote, if I'm being honest.
That's valid.
That's a sad waste.
I know. I was out of state, and they wouldn't let me vote out of state. Anyway, I'm not pro-Trump or anything, but the reason that I stopped in general is that I'm having my Second Amendment flag, and I was getting that exact reaction. And I think that people just need to step back and like, how do you know that I'm anything?
Well, I will state that ultimately it's assumption by association, and yes, assuming they'll make an ass out of you and me. However, you hanging out with a guy who obviously has a certain belief makes us assume that your belief aligns.
The caveat, and this is why this is dangerous, is if there's black people hanging out with gangbangers, are they all gangbangers?
No.
And if we were to say that, we would get absolutely roasted, would we not? That's all I'm going to say. I'm a kind individual. I just like to talk with people. That's why we stopped. For him, I just met him on the way here, so I don't know much about him. But I just wanted to have good conversation with people, and that's it.
Conversation makes a difference.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a great day. Are you guys marching? Are you guys marching and going down to First Ave? Are you guys marching and going to First Ave?
We were heading to Iowa City first, but we saw all this here, so now we're not sure.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, they're marching down this road to First Avenue, which is the main road.
Okay.
And then I think they're going to do the exact same thing on First Avenue.
Okay.
I don't know what Iowa City's doing.
I don't know. I only saw that one online, so that's the one we were going to go to.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about this. I was driving down, and I was like, I'm just going to stop and talk to some people.
We were literally just stopping to get gas to head out to Iowa City, and there's all this going on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What brings you to Iowa City? Like anything in particular, or just kind of hanging out with the family?
Literally just the protest. You're going to
there's a
Iowa City
protest
for
there?
the protest, yeah.
When's that? You know?
It's right now.
Right
it's
now.
Literally, it's the same time as this one, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're
Okay.
right now all over the world.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're going on everywhere, all over the world, all over the U.S. This is a big event.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this isn't the only one.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's awesome. Everyone's united.
Well, that's awesome. Well, you guys have a great day. I'll let you be that way. You can get on. Yeah, take care.
Well, that was an interesting conversation. So, but yeah, this is the No Kings Protest 2.0. There's thousands of them all across the country. Thousands. And a bunch of billionaires are funding this. And it's pretty obvious who they are. I'm not going to say, but we all know who they are.
I'm just saying, isn't this what MAGA did at the White House? January 6th?
Not exactly.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is the assembly of each other, and they turned it for negative over there. But nobody's going to throw this at negative.
Okay, yeah. We're going to wrap this video up right here. I'm hanging out with my buddy Dawson right here, attending this No Kings protest. It was fun, guys. Like, but yeah,
You'll see the clips.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of. We had a good conversation, but we also didn't change anyone's minds, which that's not what our intention was. We were just intending to have a conversation. That's going to wrap up this video right here. This No Kings protest was fun, just trying to get all these people's reactions. All right, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and also turn on notifications so you can get updated whenever I post a new video. Also, follow me on X @PrimetimeRay. All right, guys, catch you guys in the next video. Peace!